We no afraid, we no see no one where we afraid of. We no afraid, we no see no one where we afraid of. Yeah, this is Everton Blender. And it's all about the young police from Jamaica, seeing Young Police Channel. Big up yourself, Everton Blender said that. We no afraid, we no see no one where we afraid of.
Yes, welcome to the Jamaica Young Police Channel. To our loyal viewers and subscribers, at the channel we are a group of law-abiding citizens who believe in the rule of law and respect the rights of every citizen, but not the ones who do not subscribe to such behavior. We do believe in and support preemptive strikes because it saves lives. That is a logical conclusion because preemptive strikes save lives and prevent the further loss of lives. We are all about saving lives on this channel. We at this channel aid criminals, their financiers, their supporters, enablers, and the likes with a passion, and we do not want them over here. Yes, let us repeat ourselves. We do not want any criminal supporters over here. Please, we do not want your views, your subscriptions, your likes, or your comments. Please go elsewhere where the red carpet is waiting for you. Over here, we want you, the criminal supporters, enablers, financiers, and all the likes, to go to prison or madness. Let me repeat myself. We at the Jamaica Young Police Channel, we do not want the criminal supporters and their circle over here. We want you to go to prison or madden. Moving on to our video.
Yeah, so right now you're looking at a man, his name is Javon Pinnock. Yeah man, Javon Pinnock, and he's wanted in New York for the murder of Javon Jamison. Yeah man, and we want this man off the street, we want him out like now. Javon Pinnock is wanted by NYP for the brutal murder of Javon Jamison. Pinnock, along with an accomplice, gunned down Jamison outside the Pure Lounge nightclub in Queens, New York on April 8, 2023. Jamison, a 23-year-old from North Lauderdale, Florida, was shot multiple times and succumbed to his injuries at Jamaica Hospital. And Jamaica Hospital is not in a Jamaica, it's in New York, so them kill him in America. So Pinnock is currently on the run and is believed to be hiding in Jamaica. His accomplice, Christopher King, has already been arrested and charged with murder. Second time now, him charged with murder, you know. King, you know, in New York, you know. So Pinnock is described as black, look like frog. I mean, 5 feet, 10 inches, and 220 pounds, with a scar on his left cheek, or you can say face. So if you have any information on Pinnock whereabouts, please contact 119 in Jamaica and let the police know so this carousing is wanted by the police in New York, and they would issue the warrant to extradite him. There's an extradition warrant out for him this month. But please, we're begging you, we're beseech you, use your conscience, please, for once. Don't follow the criminal-minded Jamaicans, man. Protect criminals, because look, the same boy that you're protecting today, tomorrow he might turn on you. Alright, so moving on to today's video. Yeah, one thing I can tell you about Jamaican people, we are a set of people. It's not the Jamaican people's fault, you know. And I say it already and I'll say it again. Everything has to do with government and culture. We as a people, we were nurtured, cultured, domesticated, indoctrinated to be criminal-minded people. And it has been done to us. And we as a people, that's why, whether or not you want to believe it, you know, if you have a Jamaican friend or you're a Jamaican, and you tell that friend the truth, and you are still friends with that person, type it in the comment section below. And if you say first time you join the Jamaica Young Police Channel, yeah man, hit the subscription button, hit the like button, post a comment, just write say I am here, because they are saying that it's bots, views and all of these things. Yeah, so by doing that it shows that human being is really on the channel. You understand? Because we don't buy views of the people, period. So moving on. So, you know, they pass on this culture of criminality to us, and all of us as Jamaican to be dishonest, deceptive in every way. Some people, you know, through socialization and, you know, them parents and the community where them grow up. And even as a person, you come to your own and say, no, you know, say, I'm not going to accept that kind of lifestyle for lie and all of these things. And you understand? Or eventually, whether or not you want to be it a part of our culture, you know, eventually when you reach a point where you say, no, you know, say this thing, it's not right because it's wrong. Because that's how them teach you, you know. Yeah. For all you, whether or not you want to believe it, all of us as Jamaicans, this is something important to us. But I want to know how many generations that take for we have an ethical, honest and truthful society. So today we are talking about this Jamaican man, you know. He man have an American passport. And this is how the immigration caught this Jamaican criminal who was deported from America with an American passport. That's not in his name, but the photo is his. Him apply for the passport and everything, social security cause him buy it. $1,000. You understand? Although I admit same pay feet and all of these things, but we're gonna delve deeper down in a video and show you. So all of the Jamaican criminals, they have American passports. Yes, we have American passports. Hey, some of them even have people in Jamaica and carry them for embassy, you know. Yeah, some of them even have children in Jamaica and carry them for embassy and them become American. Hey, you know, and them become American citizens and a child them fault or a children them fault. So, alright folks, so grab a seat and let me take you on a wild ride through the story of a Jamaican man who thought he could outsmart the system. But the system had other plans. This tale started back in the early 1990s when our protagonist decided to go into the drug business in Florida. His chosen profession. Most Jamaicans when them come a foreign and everything, everybody want to get rich. People take chances, whether or not you want to believe it, a man that sell drugs, a chance him take and get rich. Some people get caught and go to prison and that's so it go. And everybody get rich. Some people are got dead because whether or not you want to believe it, although man make money on them thing, then them show off on them one and that. Some of them, you know, them not show off on the body, they just live and them call it smuggler and flossing and them thing. You understand? But none of them are the biggest informer. All criminals. But I tell you, because for you survive in the drug zone, you have to be an informer. So, unsurprisingly, yeah, so as we tell you, talking about picking the wrong path, the wrong career path, to Jamaicans a good career path, that's what I'm thinking. We are talking about big time drug dealer. We're not talking about a little guy where I sell him like 5 or 10 or 20 bag of weed and them thing. No, this hard thing. Coke. You know, diet coke. Yeah, you know, that type of drugs are really mash up people still doing off all like, yeah, and them kind of drugs because once you go to say you can't come back in there, very rare people really survive, you know, taking that kind of drugs and get back. So unsurprisingly, he got caught and was sent to a federal prison in the US where he spent a nice time. You know, cushy 10 years behind bars like Buju Banton, I mean. Now, you'd think after a decade in prison, he might have had a moment of reflection, maybe a bit of remorse, but now, anytime man, most of the drug dealers, them, you know, most of the drug dealers them will get rich 9 out of 10 times, then they got jail 1 time, you know. Most of them. Very rare man become a drug dealer and get rich and never got jail and anything. Like Skendan now. Skendan are one of them. You understand? And that, yeah, you know. So now that's, you know, you think that after a decade in a prison would have, you know, remorse and all. But no. He had bigger plans. Upon release, you know, he was deported back to Jamaica and you understand? And he somehow managed to work his magic and get his hands on a American birth certificate and an authentic American passport. Now, we are not sure if he had magic wand or really a good liar or just the best connections in the underground world. But let's say he didn't waste any time getting his new identity. So, you know, say when you apply for your passport, birth certificate or your naturalization certificate, say you're naturalized as an American. So man get film thing, him get film passport and him a travel what surprisingly, you know, he was traveling but not that regularly, them say. So him renew him passport, so him have him passport now, so him have it over 10 years and this is second 10 year now him a going on. So him renew it last year. And fast forward to last week. So this man now traveling with his white American wife, you know. Some of our children up here too, you know. Yeah, man. You know, living the American dream, return to Miami from Jamaica after attending Rebel Salute. Yeah, man, Rebel Salute. Yes, that's right. We are talking about the reggae of rebellion. As he was strutting through Miami International Airport, he headed to one of those self-check kiosks. So the self-check kiosk is where you slide your passport and the thing scan your iris and all of them things there. So the ones that scan your face, eyes, nose, ears, and probably your soul. You mean, yeah, maybe your soul. Basically, it's like the airport way of saying, we know who you are and we have got you on camera. So that them do. The same thing when they're there Canada too, you know. You know, I forgot to know immigration scan when they leave from Canada to come back to America too. So now here is where it gets funny. As he presents his shiny new American passport, the system, being the clever little gadget it is, sends a message to one of the officers. Apparently this man wasn't as forgotten as he thought. The kiosk flagged him as a convicted drug dealer, and to make matters worse, a Jamaican by birth. Oh, the irony. He probably thinking, how did they know? This passport is real as my mom's Sunday roast. But alas, the officer wasn't buying it. When they asked him his name, he did what any self-respecting con artist would do. He pointed to the passport that it was like, I swear, officer, it's all right. There in black and white. But the officer wasn't convinced. They kept asking him questions, trying to get more out of him, and our man had an answer for everything. He was good, but not good enough. Enter the iris scanning technology. Yes, the iris technology. Yeah, you can't. Unless a guy I got to go to him eye now, you know. Yes, which let me tell you, is basically the airport version of a lie detector test, but in high-tech style. That iris scan didn't miss a beat. It was like, oh no, don't buddy, we got your number. So the officer tell him they'll need his fingerprint to confirm who he is. And what does he do? He refuses. No fingerprint for you, sir. I'm an American citizen. He want to seem lawyer and all kind of thing. No, I don't know about you. But at this point, things were looking pretty fishy. Refusing to give fingerprints is like refusing to give a date or a birthday gift. Something. It's just not done. You are hiding something. So after the federal court in Miami, he goes right down to Biscayne Boulevard, a place where things are not as relaxed as Reggae Festival. Yes, not relaxed as Rebel Salute. So the judge ordered him to give his prints. And guess what? His lawyer, well, bless their heart, they couldn't do a thing to stop the judge. So the man likely sweating bullets at this point finally give his fingerprint. I know if him not get it, I beat him. Cue dramatic music. Those fingerprints come back and surprise, it was the Jamaican man who had been deported years ago. That's right. The system busted him wide open. He was arrested and slapped with charges for obtaining fraudulent documents. And now, he's facing up to 60 months in prison. Moral of the story, you can fool some people, but technology and maybe a little bit of karma will catch you every time. It's like trying to outrun the truth. In a race you will never win. So the next time you are trying about pulling a fast one, just remember the airport kiosks are watching you, and they are right there to get your iris on file. So whether or not you want to believe it, you cannot escape these people and what they are doing. Technology are going to match up criminals. So no my Jamaicans, the criminal, so boy, they must say, this is what they must say, say, fight against which we are black people. And that they must say, yeah, whether you're black, brown, yellow, or green. They not say, so boy, it's because them commit crimes and they were deported and all of these things. And believe you me, whether or not you want to believe it, although they were, them not commit crime, they will believe so what they were doing was wrong, I system a fight against them. So them say, system people. So as a Jamaican, I can't help but shake my head at the lengths some of us will go to in order to deceive the system. We have all heard the stories, haven't we? The ones about Jamaicans who, after being convicted of serious crimes in the US, get deported back to Jamaica and somehow manage to get their hands on a shiny new American passport. It's like they believe that with the passport in hand, they have got the ultimate ticket to freedom, power, and a fresh start in the US again. But I am here to tell you, my fellow Jamaicans, those days are over. Technology, my friend, is moving at lightning speed, and is catching up with every trick, scam, and scheme we have been getting away with for far too long. Take the self-checking kiosks at the airport, for example. You know, the ones that scan your face, eyes, and probably even thoughts running through your head. Yeah, those things. At one point, these kiosks were just an easy way to breeze through security, but now they are the new gatekeepers. They don't just check your passport and let you through. They are digging into your identity like a detective on a mission. They got your iris scan, your facial features mapped, and your entire history locked into their database. And don't think for a second that a shiny forged passport is going to slip through unnoticed. Those days are long gone. I know many of my fellow Jamaicans who have gone down this road getting deported after committing serious crime, then coming back with fake papers, thinking they can start over with a fresh identity. Some even went as far as to think that their new American passport would be their golden ticket to re-enter the US. But guess what? The system that used to let this slide have become smarter. So we are not letting people who have gone to prison and buy birth certificate and social security, some of them pay thousands of dollars for it, you know. America said, boy, we are not living in the 90s anymore, where a good passport and a smooth story could get you past a few border guards. Technology has caught up and it's not playing games anymore. The scanners at airport, the database, and even the records that law enforcement has, they are all connected and are getting better every single day. So let me break it down. Think about it. You can lie about your name. You can say you are someone you are not. But when that kiosk scan your face and check your iris and your entire biometric profile against the record, guess what? It is not just scanning your passport, it's scanning you. And if you have ever been flagged in the system, whether for committing a crime or having been deported, it's going to show up. The passport you thought would get you through is just a piece of paper now. Technology know who you are. And even if you don't want to admit it, what we are witnessing now is the end of an era. The days of slipping under the radar and pulling wool over the eyes of the authorities are over. The system is smarter, faster, and more connected than ever before. So, all those who think they can just pull a fast one with fake documents or assuming a false identity, you're going to get caught. It's a matter of time. You see, Jamaicans are known for being clever, resourceful, and creative, but there is a fine line between clever and reckless. And right now, the reckless ones are getting caught. Whether it's at the airport kiosk or through multiple fingerprint scans, and the system has evolved beyond the point where we can play the same old tricks. Yeah, I saw one of my cousins get biting and get them sending back in. And him say, boy, for 5 years, I'm going to show hell. And you get deported in the day and him grew up in America and, get himself wound up in a 80s, 90s, and I saw them dip him in a, you understand, and well, I'm there, good. Then do want him to come back up now and everything, and him go back up there and him in a club and somebody, one of him friend, informed on him. I saw it go on him thing there, and the next thing, him end up and every day him say, oh, they make him life hell I work. Him not even want to come back to America and him have American children. But him can't go up at him as a go look at visa. We tell him, just like how see Buju Bant and all them people that they understand what I'm saying. So we'll see what will happen. So the law is no longer in the dark. The technology is the real game changer. And for those still trying to pull off these scams, trust me, you are not as slick as you think you are. So the moral of the story is, the system is watching. The technology is smarter than ever. And while we have always been known to finding a way around things, we have reached a point where that way doesn't work anymore. If you are thinking of getting away with scamming the system, think again. The days of flying under the radar are behind us, my friend. The chaos are here, and they are ready to call your bluff. So all of you will buy passport and everything, virgin, buy birth certificate in America, them days are done, because y'all get busted now. And them are use, you see all the fingerprint, people who get convicted in England and all them things there, them are merge all of them system there, because you have to understand, whether or not you want to believe it, whether you want to call it a white supremacy, but in the same breath you have to understand how the original criminal, because the first detective in the world was a criminal himself. So make that make sense. Alright. Have yourself a beautiful day. Jamaica Young Police Channel out.